Hi, I wanted to talk to you about the job and career in life that we choose at a very early stage. In very olden days, we all chose to pick up a job because when you're in an MBA institute or engineering institute, we would wait for the companies to come and hire us. But in today's world, there is so much opportunities out there. There is so much of fields opened up. There is so much, the world has become pretty flat. So here you have an amazing opportunity. You can actually choose what career you wanted to make. If you are in a university or a college, you will have companies coming and picking you, and that would be what they want. But it is something that you may not would have even fathomed what that job or a career is going to look like. But just think about it. If you could think, this is the career I want to do, and this is the line I want to choose, and this is my passion, don't you think that would be just awesome to do that? So think about something that you can, what's the career you want to be in, and go after this. So let me give you an example how that would look like. So I'm going to pick somebody who chose, right from the childhood, they had a passion for cars, anything that moves. So this person is still a graduate. He is finishing his master's as we speak. So he chose automotive as his career. And very interestingly, he finished his graduation. He finished his BE undergrad, and during that time he built an ATV on his own, and he went for the competition. He did very well during the competition, and then he said, no, I wanted to learn a little bit more, and I'm going to go to United States to do his master's. So very interestingly, we asked him, how are you going to pursue your career in the United States? This was very interesting. He said, I will go to Detroit, Michigan, and I will be there and look for a college there because that's where the mecca of automotive industry is. See the way, you could be in a college, you could have picked up any job that comes by, but there is somebody who went and said, this is what the career I want to choose. So they chose the city, which is very interesting because that's where you have the automotive giants and the OEMs are there. So he picked up one of the best colleges there, and he is pursuing, and he's coming out, he's already doing internship with Ford and etc. etc. So again I spoke to him and asked, what made you, now that you're in Detroit, you could pick up a job from anywhere, like a Ford, Chrysler, General Motors, anything that could come by. So interestingly, he said, you know what, I want to be in the electric cars. I want to be part of the design which makes intelligent cars. I want to be part of where the safe cars are made, which is futuristic in nature. That's interesting. That is somebody who is at the early 20s designing their own career. So imagine the person has a passion. They are going after this. There is an opportunity that you can do. Only thing you need to look where those opportunities are. So I gave this very small story for you to know, choose a career that you want to do. You will grow in that career in a given field. That makes you an expert in that field. It's not that when you pick up a job, you won't grow and you won't become an expert. A lot of times it happens for a lot of people. But just to think about it, if you chose a career that's according to your passion and then you grow in that field, you will be one of the best experts that the people can think of, and you will automatically pick that up. So my recommendation would be to everybody who at this stage, and you are at a stage in the current generation where the opportunity is in front of you. If I were you, and if I could do the time machine and go back and I would choose a career and I won't pick up a job. So the world is moving towards expertise as we speak. In tomorrow's world, everything is digitized. So the normal work is not going to fetch a job or a career to people. You need to become an expert in what you do. So how do you become an expert? You pick a career that you want to become an expert. You become a professional in that career. You should be the person people will call you, ask you, and you should be the most wanted person in that career or a field. I think that's what turns out to be when you choose a career and you start growing in that fashion over a period of time. So pursue that. It's not easy. You would say, oh, I choose a career, I may not get a job. You will. It might get delayed a bit, but stick to it. Have a resolve that I would go after this career, and this is what I want to do in my life, and this is what I want to be called as, and this is what I want to be known as, and this is what I stand for, and this is my passion, and this is my life. So that's what you want to do as a career that you want to choose. So I wanted to just summarize this pretty quickly and say, sit back and think, what is that would tick you day in and day out, and what is that going to make you feel satisfied and proud? What would you tell people, this is me? And then choose that career. Go after that. Take advice. Look at the experts who are already in that field, in that career. Talk to them. Speak to them. Look at those industry forums where people are discussing things about what's happening. Then you will get an idea and say, this is what I can do here. Tomorrow, you would be an expert. You could become an entrepreneur in that field. You could be somebody who become a thought leader in that field, maybe a couple of years down the line, if you choose the career that you want to make. So my recommendation to all of you guys would be to choose a career that you want to do and just be good at it and make others look good in it. So thank you for this opportunity to talking to you guys, and I always enjoy, and I'm sure you guys will do very well and change and make the changes that you want to make. Thank you so much.